welcome to Colouring with Colourful Crafts. Today is just going to be a brief video and an opening of a recent Etsy purchase I made of some absolutely gorgeous watercolours. So here I have got my book from before, which I purchased off the Kew Botanical Garden website, which is just I'm just going to use it really myself as a good test, a good way of testing paints out, especially watercolour paints. So that's what I've got there. I've got my lovely note from the seller. How lovely is that? She sent me. She got me these paints, and she also, which is really thoughtful, gave me a nice little free palette of watercolour, silver watercolour paint, which she's called, I don't know if you can see that name there, but she's actually called it Tiny Spoon, which is really sweet. So there's that. It's a little freebie what you get from her. I'll try and link her Etsy channel in my description in the video below. Okay, so let's get to this. At the side I have my current book that I'm working on as well, because this is really what I got it for, because I wanted to try it in this. You'll see why. It's got a connection, but I'll get to that. You'll see why. So let's move these out of the way for now, and let's just get on with the opening. If you like opening and unpackaging of gifts, then this is a perfect channel for you. Right, so let's get on with this. So just get into this packet. I haven't really got into it, so this is a new one for me. Oh wow, and there you go, she's actually got her name on that. Handmade with love by KJDesignByKaren. So if you look that up on Etsy, although I will try and provide a link, you should be able to find her her shop on there. And she does lots of different watercolours and palettes and different, anyway, you'll see. And this one, she has actually, oh wow, she has actually given it a name. Let's just take that bit of paper, got a bit stuck on there. Okay, there you go. You can see how shiny those paints are there on camera. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now this little set will cost about £35, but I thought it was worth it personally. She courses, oh no she doesn't. Alright, so she gives you a little card here, which I guess you can use if you want to call it a name. She called hers on the website Sail Away, and I thought that is such a nice name for a little palette like this. You'll see why, because all these colours are very reminiscent of sea, or all of that kind of thing. And we're in summer, and of course that makes me think of the ocean and the sea, and so the first one is this lovely deep black. I don't believe she has a name for any of these individually. Oh no, she does. No, she does. I tell a lie. Sorry. Let me just stop myself there. She does. So these all have a name. Let me try and get them out of the tin. That could be right. This is so like so bang them out of the tin. Okay. So the first one is called Pearl. This, which is like a very creamy whitish silver. I don't know if that's the right way expression. Call it creamish whitish silver. The next one is what's that say? I can't understand what that says. Muscari. It's like a lovely turquoise blue. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so badly out of camera here. Sorry about that. That's right. And there, just put that over there to the side. I've got one called Earth. You can see that. Earth. That's like a very deep black. Oh, it's lovely. It's that. I love that. We've got. What's that say? Whoops! I've just dropped it. Sorry about that. As I say, all my videos are unscripted and not pre-planned before, like so many other people tend to do. Aha, there you go. That one's called Foam. That's like a lovely, it's not quite sage green, but it's almost like a silvery bluey sage green, if that makes sense. And yeah, oh my god, it's foam, like sea foam. Let me just get that camera down a bit because I seem to be going off there a bit. Oh, that's gorgeous. Put that on the side. This one is called Blue. Blue, spelled with B-L-O-O, blue. Lovely blue there. And then, last but by no means least, we have Sea. Oh, isn't that lovely? That's a lovely turquoise. Oops, not in even in the camera there at all. I am now. There we go. And that's what we've got. And collectively, I believe she called these as a collection, Sail Away, which I thought was just perfect for all of those lovely sea kind of colours. So I've just got them over here, and they also come in these really cute little tins, which I absolutely love. Okay, so I'll do a quick test of them and see what they are like, and of course I'll provide the link afterwards so you can see what you will buy if you fancy buying on her website. And she is based in England as well, which is very helpful if you are English like myself. Not everyone lives in America, you know. So this one is Earth I'm putting on first. And that one, as you can see, goes on like that. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at that. I'm just putting a few goes on. I should have probably got a bigger brush, but I haven't. I've just got my usual smallish, just a Jane Davenport brush from the set there. I do actually have my other one at the side here, which is my water brush. As you can see, I use it a lot, but no, on this one, on this occasion, I haven't. So I put the first one down. That looks really nice. That one is the Earth. The next one we'll go for is, let's see, how should I deep it? We'll go for the blue. What's it called? I'll try and do them in a kind of a sequence so that you can see what they look like a bit when they're blended together. Excuse me. I have just been devouring some rather nice vanilla ice cream with strawberries, and it was absolutely amazing. There we go. You can see what that looks like. They have so much sparkle in the colours, even though I've put like quite a lot of water on that. That is so sparkly. I don't know if it's showing up on camera very well, but it certainly is to look at in person. The next one I'm going on with is Muscari. This is like, it's quite a turquoise. It's quite turquoisey, but it's not just turquoise. It's like a very bluey turquoise, but it absolutely is amazing. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, this brush is getting on my nerves. Hang on, I might just change my brush out a minute to one with a bit of a larger nib, because I think, are they called nibs on brushes, or tips, or whatever they're called? Anyway, yeah, this one, that one underneath it. Oh my god, that comes out so lovely. You can, like, when you're putting it on, you can almost see the shimmer coming off it. That's why I'm saying oh my god, because it's so shimmery. Oh, that's just beautiful. Right, the next one we'll put on is a bit of foam. I think this is called foam, you know, foam for sea foam. Oh my god, it is just, let me just bring that up to the camera if I can here. And you see all of that pigment in that. Sorry, camera's that side. Oh my god, that's just amazing. So beautiful. So this is the foam. Oh, again, That is, and I'm not putting much on that. You can really tell when you've spent a bit of money on watercolours. You can, trust me, you can tell the difference. People that say you can't, oh, I'll just put a bit more on for you. Oh, look at that, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's left like a glitter on my fingers. Oh God, those colours. Okay, and then we'll try, which one? Oh, next one. We'll try the sea. Now this one is definitely more of a turquoise. I'm gonna put that one on. Oh yeah, look at that. That was the sea. I'm actually going to just rub it over a bit, just try and get a bit more pigment out. There we go, that's better. That's the sea one. The sea colour one. That's better. I suppose it also depends like how hard you press your brush onto the colour. Just gonna rid of that there. And then the last one we're gonna try is this one called Pearl. And I'm a bit interested to see how Pearl and Tiny Spoon. Oh, what a lovely name for a paint, watercolour paint. So the Pearl, oh, the Pearl goes on like a very see-through-y, almost like silver itself, but there's a very, 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 very faint background to it, faint colour to it. I don't know if it's really what you call colour, but it, yeah, it's like a very creamy white. On camera, I don't even think it will pick it up. Might pick it up on camera. Maybe not. Sorry about that. My husband just disturbed me there. He's done that twice on 2 occasions now. I wonder if he can make it 3 times. Silly husbands. Right, so if you can see that there, it's like very see-through, shimmery white, creamy. Well, it is in real life. On camera, this is not capturing it to the best of potential. Oh no, it is there, look. You see that bit of a sheen on it there. But I think this has a lot to do with my lighting. I've got a clip-on lamp up here, and it's not very good at picking up the colours that I use. I mean, when I look at it with my eyes above, I can see, but actually showing it on camera is not picking it up as well as I would have wanted. But this is, oh, it picks it up a little bit for you there, but it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the paints are stunning. Now what I'm going to do, because I want to see how because she's also gifted me, which is really, really sweet, this little palette of watercolour 2, and this one very cutely is named Tiny Spoon. I have to say it in a voice like that because it's so cute. So you can kind of see the difference between them. So that's got a bit more grey blue to it, and the Pearl is a bit more silvery. But I'm just going to test them out side by side. So I'm going to use the back of this. It's just a card on the back. So just ignore the big splodge that I put on the side there. So here I'm going to put, oh, I got it all over my hands. Oh my god. See what I mean? Oh, terrible. Right, so here I'm going to try and test out I'm going to try this Tiny Spoon first and see what this colour comes like. Oh yeah, I see that's different. Oh wow, so that is definitely, that is a lot more, to me that appears a lot more shimmery than the other one. That's got a lot more shimmer to it. Or maybe it could be just because it's wet, it's hard to say. And then back to the Pearl, which we tried earlier. And again, yeah, the Pearl is definitely more creamier. It's more of a creamy grey versus a bluey grey. I know that sounds weird, calling a grey a cream or a blue, but yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to desperately wipe my hands because I seem to have got black smudges all over them, and from what I have not a clue. Probably this earth tone over there. Yeah, because it's got a lot of sparkle on. Okay, so if you can see that, if I hold that up to the camera, let's just see. I'm not sure how well that's picking it up, but so this one up here is the pearl. That's a silvery blue. And then that one down here is the tiny spoon, I believe. Oh no, sorry, that's the other way around. The top one is a tiny spoon and the bottom one is a pearl. Yeah, because the top one's definitely got more of a bluish tone to it, which would be right if you kind of see them side by side. And then the bottom one here is definitely got more of a greyish, but more of a, not sorry grey, more of a white kind of creamy kind of sheen to it. They're both, I mean the pigments in them both are so sparkly. I just wish that I could manage to pick that up better on camera. I'm having to kind of hold it like this and I'm not sure if I'm getting it all on. There we go. But basically why I got the paints was I thought they would go well with the pages from this book, which, as you know, I've been working on. Now I have a few more to show you today, so I could do that while I'm, well, I guess I could while I'm filming this. Here we have our, let me just move that out of the way. Here I have my mermaid. So I did her, so one reason for getting the paints was to help enhance like all of these different pages. And I'd done this mermaid and I thought, well, you know what? If I had like some paints like these, I could put them over the top of it and like the green, like the greeny, I think this was a pencil I used under here. So like that, it would give it, if you can just see that, a bit of a sheen. I don't know, I didn't for this one mark off what I used on the page, so I can only gather it would be Polychromos and then my Paul Rubin watercolours. So let's just try, just for example, a little bit of, let's try Tiny Spoon on this page and let's see what it does. Because as I say, it's finished, but you can go over it. So let's go a bit of that there and see what happens. Now straight away, I can tell you that that is absolutely, it has taken to that page so well. And it's just glittering and sparkling like crazy. Oh God, if I wish I could kind of like transport you into the actual room with me and you could actually see how well that was glistening. Just put it on that piece of that little pillar piece there and it is absolutely beautiful. It's completely transformed. It's completely transformed that. The way it's glittering now in the light, oh, you can see it there. It's absolutely amazing. Goodness me, that's made such a difference. And the annoying thing is, of course, the camera is not picking that up very well. Oh, let's try a bit of this mascara, which is like a bit of a turquoisey blue. A mascara. I don't know why it's called mascara. Someone tell me the reason for that. Let's go and put it on. Oh hell, let's just go and put it on a bit of this pencil over here because that's got a bit of that kind of got that kind of colour with it. So straight off, yet again, that is just making that. So yeah, that's just gone straight on and it's even added more sparkle on top than I thought it could already have had, which is really, oh, that's absolutely amazing. Oh, I know I keep saying it, but I'm just so impressed. Okay, I'm going to put a bit more of the Tiny Spoon colour going up. Oh no, I'm not. I'm actually going to try a bit of the blue spelt B-L-O-O, blue. And I'm going to put a bit on the other pillar here at the side, mix that in, just see what that does. So it's already, it has made such a difference. Oh my god, that's such a difference, like such a difference to before, where it's just so much sparkly now, more sparkly, I don't know what I mean. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I must say, I'm absolutely loving those watercolours. They work so well. Oh, anyway, this is getting us distracted from what we really needed to do. So let me put a sheet of just paper in case it comes out on the opposite page, which I haven't got round to doing yet, but I will do. So that was that one that I worked on. Let's see, some of these you haven't seen, but I have been working on them. So this one, you see, again, I wanted something that would add that kind of pearlized like shimmer to it, and I didn't have a lot of choice. I did have, of course, my old Amazon paints, as you've all seen before, but it didn't really have that oomph factor for me. I wanted something a bit more, and I saw these and I thought, well, they were collectively called the Sail Away series, and I thought, oh my god, that would be perfect in my Tales from Atlantis book. And if you know me by now, then you know mermaids and everything like that is very much my kind of thing. So perfect. Oh, and dragonflies, naturally. There's actually a funny tale to tell you about that. I used to live in a part of England where we had a canal, and on the canal was most of the canal anyway, was known throughout the world to be one of the top spots for dragonflies, to see dragonflies. And when I say dragonflies, I mean, because a lot of people get them confused between damselflies. Dragonflies, the actual proper big, they look like a very big damselfly, but they're actual dragonflies. They're like massive, and oh, I used to spend my childhood there chasing them with a net and trying to catch them, and also being slightly scared of them because they do look a bit scary. But they were like renowned for that area as being like one of the best in England for finding them, and me and my gran used to go down to the canal side with a packed lunch of jam sandwiches and a bottle of Vimto, I remember, and just go and try and catch these beautiful dragonflies with this net, and spent hours down there trying to do that in the summer with my gran and granddad, and it was just magical. So for me, this page instantly jumped out and I had to do it. So this is the one I've been working on and have now finished. For this, I used a lot of my previous watercolours, obviously the Paul Rubin watercolours. Lots of washes with that though for this to really get the intensity there. I use a Signo Uniball to add the sparkly edges, and the Polychromos as well, that one. But I think it worked out pretty good actually. And for the Signo ball pens for the shiny purple middles. But yeah, so that's a little tale to go with that. Probably didn't need to hear all that, but anyway. And then the last one I've done is this one, and this one was done with the Polychromos watercolour, Paul Rubin's watercolour, Uniball Signo green metallic pen. Let me just show you that one if you don't know what I mean. Have I got it here? I don't think I've actually got it here. I'm looking in my drawer now, and even though I put it there yesterday, it has now mysteriously disappeared. Well, wouldn't you know? Well, you know what I mean by the Uniball pen. Anyway, you've seen it. And then I use the glossy accents for the bars, for the detailing of the bars, like around here and the middle and the bottom, to try and trap in some of that sheeny, the sparkle from the pen, from the paints. Sorry, you can just see that there. and I thought that really worked quite nicely. A lot better than I thought it would have actually. It makes it look a bit wet as well, and I thought, well, with it being a vase, you know, and water, it kind of works. And that was it. That's all I've done in that one for now. But it was mainly just to show, and also for an experiment to myself, to see how well that would take. And as you can see, it's taken really nicely. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Do I have anything else to show? No, not at the moment. I have begun, however, I did begin the double page spread of City Among the Stars here. I think I got to about there when I last showed it, but now I've added this section, and now I'm going to define these clouds a bit more, finish the background and colour in the birds. And until then, I guess, keep colouring and keep happy. Bye!